Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat and I'm here for you. I am here for you to hopefully cheer you up and help you find those frickin' keys to the door that are going to unlock your happiness, man. Because that is my perspective. That's my goal. That's my mission. I'm on a mission from God, as the Blues Brothers say. I want to help you to find your happiness, man. And it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Hey, if this is your first time here, welcome to the show. I'm glad you found it. Don't know how you found it. And if you search for something arbitrary, I've been getting some text messages from people who searched for some crazy shit and found this show. What did you search for to find my show? Text me, 304-506-3332. Tell me how you found the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. All right, I want to know. I want to know how you found it. I'm kind of do some like computer geek stuff in the background. I want to know if any of that shit's working. So let me know how you found the site. Also, don't forget about the book. The book. It's the book. If you don't have the book, I got to say, why not, man? Grab the book. Click on the website. It's everywhere. Go to Amazon, search for The Positive Perspective, or just go to the website and there's a pop-up you can get. You can buy it from Amazon, or you know what? You can also skip Big Tech and go directly to me. I'd love to get your direct money and not involve Big Tech. So, you can do that. You can also get a personalized copy there too. Pop-ups are all over the website. I'm trying to figure out how to shut them off so they don't, and hinder you on the mobile devices. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, but I'm working on it. But you can grab the shirts and, the merchandise. Check out the new merchandise, all that good stuff. All right. Enough promotion about the show. What the hell do I want to talk about now? Well, you know what? There's a lot that I wanted to talk about, and, I just didn't know how to title the show. I had no idea how to generalize this topic I'm going to talk about. But I really want the general idea in my head at this moment as I begin recording this show is how technology is taking away from humanity. All right? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a computer geek. You would not believe the technology I have in my studio here, and I am blessed to have it. And I can't believe that I know how to use it. But you know what? The things, something as simple as a cell phone, putting us more in touch with people immediately. So you could FaceTime your grandmother in Kalamazoo, Michigan instantly from New Mexico, wherever you are, I don't know where you are, instantly and see them live and do that. But guess what? That's not happening as much as people thought it was going to happen. The good part of the technology, which is the sharing of communication with loved ones and family and FaceTiming and all that good stuff, that has gone away since the novelty has worn off. At least that's what I'm seeing. What the technology is being used for now is, it seems like, to put people in a trance. To make them so addicted to their device that the real world is less important. And it's happening all around us. We see it. You see people that are so engulfed in their device that they really don't think for themselves anymore. And that's the sad part, because people at this point in time, it's so easy for us to not think for ourselves. It's an easy way out. And when I talk about the river of change or thinking about what you think about, all this stuff I talk about, you don't have to step into that river of change if you just accept what you're being told. And if you're okay with that, and you're okay with the outcome and what happens, then, I have nothing to say about that. Because that's what I love about this existence on this planet, is we all can be who we want to be as individuals and believe what we want to believe as individuals. And it doesn't matter whatever happens. from anyone else outside of us. As long as you believe in what you're promoting and you believe in yourself and you're good, a lot of that has to be with being good too, But when it comes all the way down to it, talking about how technology has taken away from the personalization and the connection, the human connection, we thought it was going to bring us closer together, and the opportunities are there. The digital opportunities are there to be closer together, but I don't think that people are using it to the extent that they should be, and I think it's making us more distant and more divided, and it's becoming a tool to divide us. So what do I have to say about technology? Being a computer geek with an immense amount of technology around me as I speak to you right now. So I'm not being a hypocrite. I use technology. I like technology. I understand it. On the other hand, it doesn't control me. I don't let it rule my life. I try to focus on what is really important in life. And you know what that is. You know what it is. It's not this podcast. It's not the president's speech. It's not what's happening in some other country. It is not what's going on in your neighbor's yard. You know what's most important and what's going to resonate with you for the rest of your days is what's happening right now in your life and who you are. And what is happening right now in your life, you have to understand that it is a result of the decisions you have made up until this point. Now, you know what? A lot of people are like, oh, you're full of shit. Boom, I'm going to turn you off. I don't want to hear this podcast. That's bullshit. But you know what? When you, because I made some shitty decisions in my life, but when you make decisions and you go through life and you look back at those and you own them, it gives you power, man. It gives you power. Okay, I'm here. Here's where I am in life. This is not where I want to be. I'm not here because my dad was an alcoholic, my mom was a prostitute or drug addict, or I was homeless, or that. No, all those excuses just pad your side of it. Nobody else cares about those excuses. They really don't. People really don't care about the excuses you're making for the life that you're living. They really don't care. And you know what? Bottom line is they really don't care about your life, and they're considerate. But do you really care about someone else's life choices? I mean, do you really about anyone else? No. I don't think so. You care about if it hurts them or yes, the outcome of their choices, yes. But I think that when it comes down to accepting where you are, moving forward and taking control is I'm lost. If you're really happy with where your life is and all this stuff, then what has happened in the past is okay, good or bad or indifferent. You accept it and you move on from it. Because you won't know the alternative, what would happen. It's just like when it comes time to actually making a decision about something. Okay? Now, this is going to be a wide range podcast, but when you're trying to make a decision about something, when you're trying to decide on what you should do, if I do this, this could happen, and this could happen, and then A could equal B, and B, and then all this down the road, and it could happen. But if I make this decision, then this could happen, and you overanalyze it, and you actually strategize 5 different decisions and 5 different outcomes of what could happen. Now, in all that time, you're still not making the decision. Now, I'm all for evaluating the possibilities of what can happen because of a decision, but you have to make it, man. Make it, move on. Do it fast. Don't wait around. Don't overanalyze your future because you don't know what it is. You could try to predict anything you want. Oh, if I do this, this will happen, and then this, and then this, and then this. And you know what? Boom. You make that decision. The first step on your ladder of predictions is broken because it didn't follow through with what you thought was going to happen. So by you trying to overthink the future, you have hindered your present. And you know what? That almost made sense. By trying to predict your future, you're hindering your present. Doesn't that make sense? You're gonna stifle your present, what's going on right now in your life and the possibilities because you're worried about the future. So think about the present. And you know what? To wrap all this up in a nutshell, first things are to live in the present. To don't try to predict your future. Don't try you can't predict your future. You can strategize and analyze, but don't waste time in making decisions. Make a decision, do it. If it's not right, you'll change it and you'll revise it. Don't beat yourself up. Number 2, when it's comes to other people's influence on your decision making or your life and who you are, don't let anyone else's opinion influence your decision making. Let's say that again. Don't let anyone else's opinion delegate how you're going to respond or what your opinion is on something. Because you have to be true to you and what's right to you. When you isolate yourself from the world and you're one, you're an individual, you're a soul, solitary individual in a vacuum, okay? And you have a thought of something you want to do, you want to create, you want to say, you want to be, whatever that is. And there's no one there to question it. Guess what? You're going to do it. Because no one is questioning it. It's when you open yourself up to the outside world and worry about what other people are saying about what you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to accomplish, who you want to meet, the money you want to make, whatever it is that you say you want to do, or you even allude to that you want to do without saying it. Your good friends will pick it up. And when people don't accept that, it doesn't matter. Because what matters is what you want to be. And I'm giving you this space to think about it. What do you want to be right now? Are you at the job you want to be at? And if you're not at the job that you want to be at, are you at least making your job fun, enjoying the day at work and getting through it without drudging through it and regretting it and complaining the whole time? Are you trying to make that? Since you have to work, we all got to work, right? But when you have to work, you can still make it fun. It could be something you just dislike, but you're good at. All right, we'll get over it and let's just make it enjoyable. You got to do it. When you got to do it to pay your bills and because of the situation that your life is in, we choose where we are. I chose to buy my house. I chose to put a lot of things on credit and then and pay it off. I chose to work this job. I chose this woman in my life. I chose this lifestyle. I've chosen who I am all the way through. So I accept everything about that. And to make my work fun and make my life fun and enjoy it. Just, you know what? You gotta do it. Don't say, oh, I gotta do it and take the negative side. Just say, I get to do it, because you know what? One day you're not going to get to go to work to make that paycheck to help pay for the mortgage for your family, because you know what? You're gonna be dead. And that's the harsh reality, man. And when you face up to that and say, you know what? One day I'm not going to be here. So what really matters? My connection with my family, spending time with my family and the people that I love, and giving back to society and helping out people that I can help out and paying it forward and doing all this stuff and laying my head down on my pillow at night going, you know what? I did good today. And every night when I lay my head down on my pillow, I set my alarm on my phone. I turn on my little fan so I can go to sleep with the white noise. And I say, how did I do today? You know? And I ask myself that as a third party. And when it comes down to it, sometimes I'm like, you know what? I could have done this better. I didn't do very good with this. And I can't believe I acted this way with this response. And why did I not do this here? And then I think about that and I resolve it and go, you know what? I'm going to do better tomorrow. And if that same circumstance comes up, I will be better. And I think about that. And I think about, you know what? I think about the text messages that I get from people from the show, the emails that I get, the voicemails that I get from people that my words have helped. And I go, you know what? That podcast that I did last night, that was pretty good. And, you know, and I got to 5 people. I have almost 1 million listeners, almost 900,000 at this point. But if I get to one person that listens to the show and helps them to find that key to their happiness, then my work here is done. Of course, it's never going to be done, man, because I'm not going to give up. This is my show. This is our show. This is how we communicate and solve our problems and pull stuff out. And you know what? You could do it if you want. You want me to talk about something that's bothering you, man? What's bothering you? You let me know. Go to the website /your story. Tell me your story. I'll talk about it because you know what? You're going through something, and you know I am sure, and the billions of people in the world, billions and billions. I'm sure there's someone else going through the same shit that you're dealing with. And if I talk about it, even anonymously on the show, maybe your story will help someone else. So don't be afraid to send your story in. And I won't say your name if you don't want me to. That's fine. I'm just trying to help all of us be positive and heal and be happy and be understanding and accept the fact of the power that we all have. The internal power that we have as individuals to create is insane. And if I can help you do that, and even in the most minuscule way, then that's great. That's awesome. All right, man. That's all I got to say. Thanks for listening, everyone who's listened for all these years, and all you newcomers, all the newbies trying to catch up. There's only 500 shows you got to catch up on, so yeah, you got some homework to do. But you know what? Anything you want to talk about, I will talk about. Let me know. You know the details. The website, the book, the positive perspective. If you don't have it, you should. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear any excuses why you don't have my book. All right, you got to get this book before the new one comes out because I'm working on the new one and a journal. And also, check out the merch tab on the website. It's changed now. BePositivePodcast.com. Click on that merch tab. There's some new stuff available. The new logo, the new Awakened Be Positive logo. I'm loving it. Tell me what you think of that. Let me know if you like it as much as I do. I like the original green ball, but I really dig this new logo. So let me know. 304-506-3332. What do you think of the Awakened logo? Let me know. And while you're at it, go ahead and grab yourself a shirt or a hat or a coolie cup. It's all on there. Go check it out. /merch. All right. My name is Nat. This has been the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. I think we can all do a little bit better. I'll talk to you later.